What's up? How are you all doing? We are talking travel do's and don'ts. Don't y'all come after me like y'all did Monique. Don't do it, please. Don't do it to me. Don't do it. But let's start the show.
Like, bro, I just have too much sauce to even care.
Been on my freaking for a while. Know them haters gon' hate, know them jacking my style. See me waited months of grace, hop in here, let me style. I'ma do it like he said, I'ma make my papa proud. This one for the culture, see the vultures all around. So the sheep amongst the wolves, we gon' kill it, we gon' clown. We gon' set it off, we gon' let it out the bag now. Have mercy, we are not worth it, take a bow. This one for Jehovah, like I told you, I'm a soldier, I go in. We don't play no games, no pretend. It's that winner circle, winner session introvert. In a minute I'ma finish, but for now
Hey. Thank God it is Fashion Friday. Thank you all for joining me for another show, another episode of Thank God it is Fashion Friday. So happy to be with you all today. Shout out to J-Lock for the music. I really love the music. Please go ahead and look him up. Shout out to all of my Coffee and Collaborations family, Love and Flow, the ultimate fan, all of our programming. If you are just finding me by chance and you are not following Coffee and Collaborations, let's rectify that situation right now. So go ahead and follow us at Coffee and Collaborations. And if you are seeing me, you're hearing me, please go ahead and share. And let's get on in and talk about some fashion and like I said before, we're gonna talk about some travel do's and don'ts. But I know everybody has been going after Monique hard, and I can almost see it both ways. I see it both ways, but I know people have been going after her hard, and not just for these comments, but for some other comments as well. Some other things that she's kind of talked about, and she's staying in the limelight, which is I'm sure is on purpose, right? I don't remember last time she's done some comedy, but I'm sure she wants to still continue to stay in the limelight. So this is definitely one of the ways of staying in the limelight. But I think she's bringing up some very valuable things, and I know part of it is. I know as a community, as people, I know we're like, stop policing Black women. Like, leave it alone. Like, I see that part. Like, I see you. Like, leave it alone. A lot of other cultures, a lot of other groups of people do a lot of crazy stuff, wear a lot of crazy stuff, and it's just like leave it alone. Stop policing Black women. Stop. Let them wear what they want to wear. Let us do whatever it is. Let them do whatever it is. But if seeing the picture though, seeing the picture that she shared on Instagram, I think it was on Twitter, wherever you saw that picture, let me know how you felt about it in the comments. First, two things. How did you feel about her sharing the picture? Do you think it was done tastefully? And how do you feel about just in general about what you saw? And I think he could be both ways. I think that she shared it tastefully. I think she was trying to make a point. She didn't share didn't show the woman's face. I think she, the woman won't be embarrassed by that, and as many times as this thing has gotten shared, I know it's been blowing up on social media. So I know that's I felt like it was done tastefully in that way, but I know at the other side of this, like, people are tired of her, all the critique. But it has to be a right or wrong way of what we're going to wear at the airport or wherever it is. And I think what it reminds me of is all the pictures that we will see. And this is not just Black people. This is everybody. The pictures of what we will see of what people normally wear to Walmart. And we're going to talk about that a little bit. But the stuff that people wear to Walmart. And that's what it reminds me of so much. Like, I know you guys, I know everybody has seen some of the pictures and some of the images of just the crazy stuff people wear to Walmart. And like I said before, it has to be like a right or wrong about what we're gonna wear outside, right? It has to be something. You know, there's a difference in what you wear inside your house, and there's a difference of what we're gonna wear outside a house. So there has to be a right or wrong, you know, and pertaining to that. But I think the kind of the way that people are going about it, I think people just kind of get tired of her talking about it. But I think we still need to talk about it. I think she's bringing up some valuable things, like I said before. And I don't know, you know, that was the picture, and I'm not even going to share it, but the picture, like if that was your auntie, your sister, or if she was traveling with you. And the other side is we don't know what other people are going through, what kind of hardships or whatever. So aside from whatever, you know, she may be going through, if this was your auntie, this was your mom, especially if this was your mom, if you was a little kid, and I know we remember our moms wearing crazy stuff to school. So if this was your mom, this is your auntie, whoever it is, would you be embarrassed about what the lady wore to travel, on what Monique was kind of critiquing her about? And I just think there's a right or wrong way to do it, and there's a right or wrong way to talk about it. So hopefully I will talk about this in a good way. Y'all don't come for me in the comments. I still think we need to, like, let's discuss. And like I said before, if you have, tell me how you felt about it. Like it has been going around. We have been talking about it. It's blowing up timelines. Like, tell me what you thought about it so far. And as we get more into this discussion, tell me about what you think about how I'm gonna lay out some things that I think are some tips to just travel comfort. You know, travel in a comfortable way. You know, because I think we can do both. I think the picture where someone was trying to be comfortable, leaving the house, you want to be able to travel in a comfortable way, but you also want it to be like multi-purposeful. You know, if you're going to meet somebody right after you get off the plane, or if you're going to hang out with your family or friends, or even if you're going to just go back to the hotel to hang out, like you want whatever you wear to be multi-purposeful. And that's where we're going to cover all that. Before we get in it too much, though, let's give a shout out to our sponsors. So thank you to one of our sponsors, which is Good Steward Apparel. One of my brands, we have 3 brands all focused on changing the culture. And when I say changing the culture, I'm talking about changing this culture of cruelty and shame. And we just happen to be talking about some cruelty and shame just by how people are coming at each other on social media. So we want to change that. You know, let's be kind to each other. Let's put the human back into humanity. All right. So the next one is, our next sponsor is Industry Image. Mr. Elton Benjamin, friend of the show, does a lot of graphic work for the show, and you know, excuse me, has been in business for a long time. So if you're looking for anything branding, you're looking for a mentor, coach, graphic designer, any of those things, please contact Industry Image. And if you would like to be a sponsor, please reach out to us at info@coffeeandcollaborations.com. That is info@coffeeandcollaborations.com. We love our sponsors, and you can be a sponsor of Thank God It Is Fashion Friday, or Love and Flow, or even The Ultimate Fan, you know, any of our shows. And we love your support. All right. I did do the pictures. I did. It's hard to talk about it without actually having some of these pictures. So this is the picture I was referring to. This is what I was referring to. And again, aside for anything that this lady is going through, you know, because you never know what people's what they're going through in their life situations, what kind of day they're having. So aside for any of that, you know, I think there has to be an appropriate way to talk about this, because I think this brings up a valuable issue. And unfortunately, our community, when you are a black person, you're held to such a high standard that you do get a larger form of critique. But I think it does, like I said, bring up a larger issue that we need to discuss. So, and one of the things is, first, when I first looked at this, I thought this was a bonnet. I thought it was a bonnet on her head. And I know Monique has been going hard talking about the bonnet, but that looks like that's a plastic bag. So we got a plastic bag. The other couple issues that I have with this, like, there has to be a difference between when you're out in public. It has to be a difference between what looks like underwear and what looks like, shorts. We have to have some differences, right? And this is around across the board, men, women, whoever. This is across the board. No matter what size you are, there has to be kind of a difference. The other thing that I referenced before, and what this reminds me of, is a couple years ago seeing it was a picture like this, but seeing the Walmart pictures. What people wear to Walmart, and at first glance, I'm talking about this other one on the right. At first glance, it looks like this lady is like naked, like she has on no bottoms. But if you look at the bottom where her shoes are, her sandals, she's wearing it's like a flesh colored tight, but it's very shocking at first glance. So these are some things I think are definitely some travel don'ts. You want to be shocking. I feel like you want to be shocking in a good way, but you want to be you always want to present yourself well. If you and we got to think about, like, if you are getting off, let's say you're traveling for business, and let's say you're an entrepreneur, or you are representing somebody else's company. You got to think about what example you want to set for your company or for someone else's company or for anybody. So, think about if you're meeting somebody right off the plane and maybe you don't have time to get to the hotel. And one of the things I think about it when I'm traveling is, what if something happens to my luggage? And what I have on at that time, I will have to wear that until I go buy some more clothes. Because, I don't know if you've ever had the airlines lose your luggage. Like, it is almost like a traumatic thing, especially if you have some, maybe some jewelry or some expensive stuff in there. But losing your stuff altogether, whether you're going to get it back or not, just think about, like, whatever you're traveling with, you could be potentially wearing that for a week, or however long it takes you to go buy some new clothes. So just keep that in mind. Do you want to keep this on for a longer period of time? Thank you, Kimberly. Good point. It has been good. It has been good, Sterling. Thank you all for joining me. Thank you. And I would love to hear how you all feel about this. How do you feel about what these women are wearing? And I know at the same time I'm pointing out two women in the picture, but guys wear some crazy stuff too. Like, we not even gonna lie. Guys wear some crazy stuff too. Definitely don't get the critique that women get, but we wear some crazy stuff. And it's the same. There's a right or wrong for whatever it is. You want to be comfortable, but it has to be a right or wrong, right? I know we going after Monique. I know we going after her, but it has to be some type of right or wrong for this situation. And maybe she wasn't the best spokesperson to talk about it. Maybe that's what it is, because of her past. All right, so those, of course, I saw as some travel don'ts. Those are some travel don'ts. So what I would say are some travel do's. One of the things is, bringing that point home again. Think about whatever you're wearing. If they lost your stuff, you want to make sure that whatever it is, it's going to be comfortable. And if you have to wear it for a longer period of time, maybe a couple of days until you buy new stuff or until they find your luggage, think about that worst case scenario, right? So Kimberly says sagging pants, dirty shorts. Yes. all those things. Yes. Seeing the sagging pants and a bunch of underwear, and sometimes some dirty underwear. Yes, definitely some don'ts. Don'ts, not even just traveling, but okay. So thinking about it again, if you're traveling, you want to make sure that you're going to be comfortable. You want to make sure that I don't care if you have a flight that's an hour, maybe you're traveling for 8 hours, whatever it is. Sometimes you run into situations where you have a layover, and you have to be somewhere for an extended period of time. So you want to make sure that you're traveling in something comfortable. And when I say comfortable, something that looks good on you, that fits well, that that helps you express yourself, but also that is that you feel comfortable in. Maybe you don't want to wear something that's too tight. Maybe you don't want to wear jeans. If you do wear jeans, those ones with the elastic and the stretchy kind of feel, I absolutely love those. Love those. Have several pair. I don't care what size you are, big, small, whatever it is, and different. Those jeans that can stretch, I absolutely love those. So Kimberly said, I believe that it was okay for Monique, especially now older and more mature, or anyone who wants to express concern can. It may fall on dead ears, but I think it was okay for her to express herself. Yeah. I think it was okay too, but people were going after her hard. Yeah. I think the way that she did it was okay too. But like I said, I think it's just kind of a history thing too. But other thing, traveling comfortably. Another thing is having layers. Sometimes airports can be cold. Sometimes it can be hot. Wherever you're traveling, you want to make sure that you have layers. You can always take off those layers. Like the guy, he has the shirt around his waist. You can always take it off. But it's hard to do if you're traveling in a hoodie and some long sleeve. You want to make sure to travel in something comfortable. You want to make sure to travel in some layers. Make sure to travel in something that you can move in, because if you have that layover and I don't know if you guys, last time you guys traveled, I know it's been a long time since everybody traveled, but if you got that layover and somebody's late and you got to run for that next flight, you don't want to do it on them heels, right? You want to make sure that you got something you can move in, something that's going to be comfortable, all those things. So definitely doing those layers. Also, I don't know if you guys realize this. You see this big bag over here that the lady has. I love the idea of those bags that had the USB charging port. I didn't know that you couldn't have those anymore. They banned those, and they've been banned for a long time. So you see how much I've been traveling. They've been banned for a long time. But you can still have the USB port in your carry-on, but not in your bag that's going to go into the under the plane. Talking about comfort, like you want to be able to charge your phone, right? You don't want to have to look for somewhere to charge your phone. I know everybody's attached to their phone. So making sure, okay, have a good size bag. We already say you can't have a USB on it anymore, but have a good size bag. You can't have a USB on your carry-on. Definitely this type of bag, something that's going to be stackable friendly, especially with your carry-on. Definitely is a plus. And you see that she has kind of like a crossbody, kind of that doubles as that purse. We're going to talk about that some more. So key things. You want to have layers, something that you can move around in that's going to be comfortable, something you're going to be able to, that's going to be multi-purposeful. If you're getting off the plane, you want to make sure that if you decide to go hang out with your family or friends right after you get off the plane and you don't have time to go back to the hotel or whatever you're going to, you want to make sure that you still have something that's going to be multi-purposeful and that you're going to be comfortable and kind of all those things, right? All right, I get it. I get what Mo was saying. I think her method was heavy. Why do you think it was heavy? With her, what part? Because maybe it was the part that I missed, Kimberly. Because I saw that she shared the picture, but it wasn't showing her face. And maybe you mean like heavy, that she's going too hard at this. She's been talking about bonnets and kind of a little bit of everything. So maybe that's what you mean. But I'd like to hear what you mean. So I think it was about pride in one's image when traveling. I wear a lot of baseball caps, so I don't have to worry about my hair. Yeah, yeah, definitely, definitely understand. And that's what we're talking about being comfortable, and also still feeling good, but also looking good, right? All right, looking at some more do's, and then we're gonna get into some styling too. All right, so one of the things that made me think about this. I know Monique has been going hard about the bonnets. She's been going hard about the bonnets. So one of the things that I really love, I love our community. I love Black people where we can be so innovative. Uh, and I know this is probably not a new idea, but this is a bonnet. And this is a bonnet, and it has a hair scarf that comes with it, same color, whatever it is, and you wrap it up together, and it upgrades your bonnet. It upgrades your bonnet where maybe you can wear it out in public, and it doesn't look like a bonnet. It looks like just like another accessory, and that is what I really love about this. And this company is on Etsy. You please go ahead and look them up, support them. Really love this idea. And this is something that you also could do at home. If you have a bonnet at home, all you need is a scarf. You pair it with a head scarf or a head wrap, whatever color you want, you mix and match. This is something that you can do, but this person makes it easy because they're selling matching sets. And they look really good together, right? It's just another accessory for your outfit. All right, so some other things that I think are some key things when you are traveling and talking about just, being comfortable when you travel, being multifunctional. So you can have a carry-on, and this is not even a carry-on. Like this is, this is like almost like a purse or a book bag or something. So you also can have a bag outside of this. This is something that would, sit in your lap as you're traveling. So this is getting more bang for your buck when you're traveling. And you also, and like I said, my thing is when I travel, I want to make sure that in my carry-on, I at least have a extra, I have some clothes, at least enough clothes for a day. Because if they lose my stuff, I at least have something to change into. I at least have, maybe some toiletries, I at least have those necessities with me, on hand if all of my stuff gets lost. So you can do that. You have your carry-on, and then you also, this doubles as, I love those bags that are multifunctional. This can be a purse, and you can wear it like a book bag. Another thing, you guys know how I feel about crossbodies. Love, love, love crossbodies, men, women, love it. I think it fits both. So maybe having a crossbody, so you don't have to carry around a purse. Still multifunctional. You can carry around your phone, some other small things, and you can also still have your carry-on bag that you're going to store in the compartment above your seat. So really having everything you need right at your hands, right? All right, let's see. So Kimberly said Monique isn't talking about those type of bonnets. Oh, I know. I know what type of bonnets, but these bonnets essentially look the same. So if you go check out her site, if this did not have this wrap around it, it would be just like a regular bonnet. It's just a bonnet with print. So if it didn't have it would just look like a regular bonnet. It just has some print to it. I think, like I said before, the wrap just really upgrades it. It's all about function, right? You want something that's going to be multifunctional, multi-purposeful. Something that you can use for multiple situations. You never know what's going to happen. Like we said, planning for that worst case scenario. You get into the airport, you have a long layover, and you have to spend a lot more time in the airport than you originally wanted to. All right, so now let's get into some styling. We cannot end the show without actually talking about, and I want to show you guys some more tips of what I think. So talking about just comfortable, travel wear. So I like these harem pants. These are high waist. and then you have the crop top. Looking at this, this is something that is going to be, not something that's going to be ultra warm, but it's going to be something that maybe that's going to keep you comfortable. It's also going to fit comfortably. And that gives you some coverage, because if you get cold on the plane or you get cold wherever you are in the airport, you still have some coverage and you're still going to be comfortable. Again, with the scarf, multi-functional. You can wear this scarf. This is one of those large scarves. So you can wear this scarf if you get cold and this is not enough. You can wear the scarf to kind of wrap around you. Put on your shoulders, kind of wrap around your arms a little bit. You also can put it around your neck. And then, we got your bag that you can carry in it. So definitely, you got the bag. We said double as a book bag and also doubles as a purse. You see the arms right here. You can double as a book bag, but you also can put those away, and then you can just carry this as a purse. Let's say you get somewhere, you wanna change it. Maybe you got some heels in your bag or something. And maybe right off the plane, you want to go out to dinner or whatever it is, and you just want to change it up. So it gives you that option to be able to change it up. But I do love these sandal suits because they look comfortable. They're also going to be something that's going to be secure on your foot, because you never know if you're going to have that layover and you gotta get up and go, right? All right, so making sure that you have all those things. Multifunctional, people. That's what it's all about, multifunctional. Kim says she loves the scarf. I love the scarf too. It got like some birds or something on it. And really, it really adds some more color. All right, looking at this last look. I see a lot of people, wearing the leggings. And I didn't do any men styling for this because I think that's pretty easy. Men put on some sweats and we're good to go. Or you can put on some jeans. It's a little easier for us in this way. So I really wanted to focus on the ladies for this show. So looking at the leggings, there is a way that you can kind of upgrade that sporty look. Excuse me. So upgrading that sporty look, you have the camouflage. I love camouflage in pink. I love camouflage and red together. Love those colors. You can do camouflage with a lot more, but really love those together. So you got the camouflage, again, something that's going to be comfortable. You got the sleeveless blouse. Like I said, the pink and the camo together, but really thinking about what you're going to do afterwards. What are you going to do afterwards? What do you want to make sure that if you're not going straight to the hotel, you want to make sure that you're ready to go. If you want to go out to dinner, whatever it is, you want to make sure that you're ready to go. So upgrading that sporty look with the camouflage leggings, you can put on like this is like a quarter length blazer, a light blazer. You can put that on, and then you also have the shoes. They have that support on there, that heel, that wrap around your heel if you got to get up and go, but also that something that's going to be cute with the outfit, something that's going to fit well, kind of all together, right? And again, we got that multi-purposeful bag. And I wanted to change up the color a little bit. I had to, it's having, deviating from that color scheme, it just puts that eye on the bag, versus if it was, maybe pink or something. It just puts that eye on that piece, but still not messing up the total set, still making sure that everything goes together very well. It looks like the Kimberly Woods McGee. And look, if you go get it, Kimberly, if you go get it, make sure you tag me. But again, just love all of this together. Tell me all how do you feel about this outfit? With everything, like I said, you want to make sure that it's going to be multi-purposeful, multifunctional. You want to make sure that you're going to have those layers that you can take off if you get hot, but that you can add on if you get cold. You want to make sure that, if you have to sit in the airport or sit on a plane for a little while, that you're ready for that too, whatever it is. And you want to make sure that if you're traveling for business or if you're traveling for pleasure, whatever it is, you want to make sure that you can go from you can switch it up very easily. Add a piece, take away a piece. You can switch it up very easily, and it's going to fit your needs, right? All right, so this is the fastest show on Friday night. I don't like to take up too much of your time, but fastest show on Friday night to help you decompress from your week and get ready for your weekend. This is 4th of July weekend. I don't know what your plans are, but I hope you have a great and awesome time. Kimberly said she would wear some wedges or some sneakers. I did think about that too. I did. Definitely sneakers and wedges, both can be very comfortable, definitely with the sneakers. But again, thank you all again for tuning in. If you, by some chance, are not following us already, go ahead and follow us now. Go to coffeeandcollaborations.com. Look for updates for all of our show information. Also, go to Coffee and Collaborations on Instagram and on Facebook. And if you're on the Twitters, go to Coffee and Collaborations Media on the Twitters. If you would like to follow me, please go to Al the Great. Look for my face. There's a lot of Al the Greats. And follow me on Twitter and on Facebook. But thank you all again for joining me for another show. I hope all of these tips have been helpful. I hope this is something. I know everybody is preparing to travel. Maybe you're traveling this weekend. It is 4th of July weekend. And I know this is a time where people do travel. So maybe you're traveling this weekend. I hope I have gave you some good tips to help you when you travel. Hope I did. But join me again next week, next Friday, for another Thank God It Is Fashion Friday, where we're going to be talking more fashion and culture and give you some more tips on fashion, right? So I just want you to remember. I want you to remember that God loves you and God thinks you're great. Ooh, and I think you're great. Make sure that you think you're great and have an awesome 4th and an awesome weekend.
This has been a production of Coffee and Collaborations Media.